All right, here we go. Sus4 chords. So, to get to a Sus4 chord, we need to know our major chords, which was covered in the first video and the second video. So in this third video, here we go. You simply move the middle note up one from major. Okay, or you could say you sharp it. Okay. All right, so that'd be your C sus4. All right, so you want to go through all 12 keys and practice your sus4s now. Each time you're referring back to your major until you are able to play the sus4s right away. So F major, right? And then there's your F sus4. Okay, your G major is here, right? Here's your G sus4. So again, C, F, and G. D sus4 now. Here we go. There's the D major. Remember, move one note to the right. Now that one note to the right might be a black key or it might be a white key. In this case, one note to the right is a white key. So D major. Now there's D sus4. Now here we go with the E sus4, same routine. E sus4 and A sus4. There's the A major and there's the A sus4. Moving on to our next group, D flat, E flat, and A flat. Here we go. There's your D flat major, and that would be your D flat sus4. And your E flat major is here. That means one note to the right is your E flat sus4. Then your A flat sus4 is right there. A flat major, A flat sus4. Here it is again. D flat sus4, E flat sus4, A flat sus4. Now the third group, G flat major, and there's the sus4. Then your B flat major's here, and the B flat sus4. And the B major is there, and the B sus4. So here it is again, G flat sus4, B flat sus4, and B sus4. Now on to diminished chords. Okay, so once again in the first two videos, we cover major and minor chords. So to get a diminished chord, we simply know the minor, what the minor is, and we tweak it from there. The top note, we flat. Okay, so that's your C diminished. There's your C. Let's backtrack even further if we need to. C major. Now this is a refresher. A reminder what to do now from the previous video to make a minor. The middle goes back, right? And then the top note goes back or flat it. And then you've got diminished, okay? There's your C diminished. Now let's go to the F. F major, F minor, F diminished, right? So we're moving the top note to the left. We're flatting it, okay? So in this case, it's C to B. That's the next note over. There's the F diminished. Now let's move on to the G diminished, okay? There's the major, there's the minor, okay? And what do we do with this note? We flat it to there, G diminished. All right? So C diminished again, F diminished, and G diminished. Moving on to D, pausing at any time so that we can absorb the information. Pause the video if need be. D major, all right? This is backtracking D minor, and the top note moves back for the diminished. All right? Now the E major, the E minor, and the E diminished. And here we are now with the A major, A minor, and there's the A diminished. So once again, D diminished, E diminished, and A diminished. Moving on now to D flat, major, minor, and here is the diminished, okay? So we move from the minor, and the top note moves back one or flat. There it is. D flat diminished. Now E flat, there's the major again. This is assuming that we know the E flat major chord, okay, from the previous videos. And E flat minor, okay, E flat diminished, here it is. And then we go to the A flat, major, minor, diminished. Okay, again, D flat, diminished, E flat diminished, and A flat diminished. And now G flat major, G flat minor, and G flat diminished. And then B flat major, B flat minor, B flat diminished, right there. And then the B, here it is, B major. Again, then the B minor is there. We move the middle note back. Now the top note back for diminished. And once again, G flat diminished, B flat diminished, and B diminished.